Hey everyone, my name's Stelea and I have a blog called Antianomita, and this is my 100th post. Time just really flew by out of nowhere, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I am going to give you a couple of statements. I'm aiming for less than 10 of things that I believe or things that I agree with about society and the way it works, and the whole point of this is for you to either agree with me or not agree with me, or tell me why you don't agree or why you do agree. But I would really like it if, I could reach at least one person to think about something that they've never thought about and form their own opinion about it. So here we go. I'm not very good at editing, so I'm going to be inserting numbers randomly in here, but I have them. That's a lot. I'm not gonna do all of them, so don't worry about that. The first one is it's better to become really good at one thing as opposed to decent at several things. We are not alone on this planet. I definitely don't believe that this is it, that humanity is the only thing out there, and that counts for everything. It counts for spirits, ghosts, whatever you want to call them. It counts for aliens, other life forms. There's no way that we're the only ones here. A person defines body art doesn't define a person. The best way to learn about yourself is through interaction with others. I definitely don't think that you should accept everyone for who they are, but I definitely believe you should respect everyone for who they are. People have flaws, and it's not up to us technically to correct them. However, it doesn't hurt to tell these people about it, because that's the only way to grow. I mean, it hurts when people tell me about my flaws, but I always think about it and I'm like, yeah, of course, I totally agree that I do that. It's just, self-confrontation is one of the hardest things. Taking things for granted is one of humanity's biggest flaws and biggest mistakes. I think everyone does it, whether you do it consciously or not. It's just something that, people rarely ever just stand still and realize how fortunate they are for what they have. There's always people that have it worse, of course, but, it's very necessary for everyone at least once a week to be like, dude, this is actually pretty sweet. I have a pretty sweet life. That was rude. Sorry. Taking a break before or during college is brilliant. So is taking longer to write your thesis or to graduate, because before you know it, you're going to be part of the business world, and it's not like you can't travel, but there's a lot of other responsibilities that will keep you from doing whatever you want to be doing. So I always support people. If you're a parent and you don't want your kids to take a break, don't send them to me, because I will encourage it so hardcore. I did it. I knew that I was going to come to Holland anyway. So I took half a year off, and it was so good. It was so good to just kind of take a breather right after high school. Just kind of prepare yourself for a whole other world. I think you should just do whatever you feels right for you. Ding, ding, ding. I think the way a person treats their animal doesn't necessarily reflect on the kind of person they are. That counts for both extremes. I've seen a ton of people that treat their animals like they're dirt, because they need to have that control thing. But in fact, they're super sweet people to other people. Same as the opposite. I've seen people treat animals like they're gods, but they're total dicks to everyone else. The people that say that traveling isn't necessary for growth are the ones that have not traveled much. I'm part of that group. I definitely don't have a knack for traveling. It's not like that's my ultimate goal in life. And I think that's okay. I hate it when people make me feel guilty for not being, I guess, open-minded enough to want to travel. But you can find the most amazing things in your own country. I've barely seen enough of Holland as it is. I've barely seen all of Curacao. And I've lived there for 19 years. So there's always something new in your own backyard that you can explore without having to go all the way to the other end of the world. Boom chicka wah wah. The best way to get more general knowledge is to read a lot. I've been reading more and more this year, and I noticed that my conversations are a little bit more fluent with other people. I didn't know a lot before, and I'm not necessarily talking about news. I'm talking about reading in general, reading anything, and forming your own opinion about it. You know, same as with my blog, I suppose, to be a little weird about it. So for those who aren't necessarily comfortable with, you know, or don't feel inclined to answer or to react to any of those statements, I have a couple of questions that you can answer if you'd like. Will turning your job into a hobby ruin your hobby? I'm really curious about this one. I'm really curious about if you believe in soulmates or not. I've been really questioning its existence, and I'm really curious if it's just a natural thing that everyone believes in, or if there's more people that are really skeptical about it. Which gets me to the next question. It's something I've been writing about, but that I haven't really mentioned in quite a long time. Do you believe that we are meant to be with one person for the rest of our lives? And I mean significant other. I don't mean friends, because I do believe that you can be friends for the rest of your life. If you could sum up your one personal philosophy in less than 10 words, what would it be? Okay guys, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. The whole goal is that you pick a number, you put the number in the comments or wherever you want, and you answer it. Doesn't matter if it's a question or if it's a statement, so that I know which one you're referring to with my awesome singing voice. But thanks so much for watching, and thank you for all the support, and I hope I talk to you again very soon. Bye!
To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes, who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club sipping Moet is where you find me. The back of the club macking hoes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music blasting, but I just can't quit, because one of these honeys Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. Now check it, I got more Mac.